will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Offense in an empty set. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Allard. Throws to the tight end. By himself, he makes the grab.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
That's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Looking to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Fit it in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Got it.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Wingo.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Direct snap. Oh, better look out. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again, who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
To throw, it's Robertson. Going downfield for the big play. Threads it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Miller. At the 45 on its way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Throws to the back. It's complete to the right. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's first and 10 from the 13. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Touchdown, Arkansas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted to stop the threat. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great...
There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing further.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Now facing a third and long. He wants to change this route. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play call by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Wingo. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw again. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Right down the middle. He's got it. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. With the catch, it's Moss. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And the Razorbacks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air, it's Robertson. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Rebels! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Looking downfield, it's Allard. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. He might want another play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. Fires to the right. It's caught. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. Pocket breaking down. He's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you've got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You can see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Wingo. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Allard. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up.
Touchdown, Arkansas! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Gets it all the way out to the 42. What a nice job on that return. They'll start this drive from the 42. Snap it to the back. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for a man, it's Robertson. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
They'll go with a direct snap. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Running into the open space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to run, it's Taylor. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Direct snap. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Quarterback extends the play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. And in for the score. What a turn as they take the lead.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fakes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Allard. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Big time.